Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another rendition of the Marquee Podcast. I go by the name of keytd.
I go by the name of MavAsusual.
I'm big cornstalk, man. Hit the motherfucking hand, boy. Hit that motherfucking dough.
Alright, y'all. Now look, I ain't gonna delay it no longer. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't I hadn't discussed it publicly, you know what I'm saying, due to the, urging of guys that I respect. You know what I'm saying? RIP Dub. But listen,
Mm.
I'm going to remember I told y'all, I got a couple names in the city. One of my names that I am known for is Fat Curry. That Fat Curry name came from a league that I created called the Fat Boy Basketball League, or FBBL as it's known in Nashville. Right? Now, to give y'all some backstory, Mav, mute your mic, mute your mic. Anyway, to give y'all some backstory, right? This is what's going on with the FBBL, right? There's two guys that you know I ain't gonna say they took over the league. They took over the league when I stepped away, but I publicly want to tell the truth of what's going on with the FBBL, right? So, long story short, Thursday I had to go to court. I ain't gonna tell y'all my business or whatever, but I had to go to court. Nothing serious, trust me, nothing serious. And I happened to see a guy. His name is Trap, right? I seen him. Me and him ain't on speaking terms. Don't know if we ever will be. I see him. He see me. We just keep going. I don't think nothing of the shit, right? Lo and behold, him and the other guy was there to settle a dispute over certain things. One side is claiming that money was stolen and all of that shit. Trust me, people, when I tell you, it wasn't a big piece of money that they were there over. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this. The truth of the matter is, like I put on my social media page, Trap did not steal the FBBL from me. The truth is, when I left the league, it was because it was not making no money. And at that time, when I stepped away, I could not afford, like I said in my status, I couldn't afford to be doing anything where I was not getting paid for it. You see what I'm saying? Now the truth, the overall truth is this: yes, I created the league. You know what I'm saying? It's Googleable. You see what I'm saying? I filed for my patent of the FBBL in March of 2020. If you think, the shit is all Googleable. You see what I'm saying? That's why taking people's word for some shit is stupid when you can easily Google and verify shit. Right? Now, I filed for my patent over the FBBL in March of 2020. Right? Now, what else happened in March of 22? I'm sorry, March of 2020. You guessed it, COVID hit. Now, the reason why we're having this issue is because a few guys came to me and offered their help with the league. And me, just being honest, I didn't know what I was doing at that time. I didn't really have the resources to build my league. Some of the guys that could help me offered their help. Right? Now, me not being a selfish nigga, I accepted their help, and at every single turn, I was giving everybody credit. Even when the league, after COVID and the league was up and running, even when I was on the news, I gave the credit to the people who deserved it. You see what I'm saying? Now, the reason why people are saying that that guy stole the league from me is because of the shady type of shit that went on as far as things coming out of people's mouth, which is the mistake that I made back in 2020, 2021, 2022. Instead of getting shit in writing, instead of going the legal way to document my shit, you know what I'm saying? Just me being a rookie businessman, I wasn't doing that. Which means that once my patent and my trademark expired, yes, people, those who are my key gang, if y'all looking to start a business, your trademark and your patents do expire. And you do have to, trust me, you will need to refile, pay that money, and keep your patent going for however long you can afford to have your shit branded. Because trust me when I tell you, a motherfucker will come and swoop in, patent your idea, and run with it. They'll run with it. You see what I'm saying? So basically, there's like I said, all this shit is verifiable. There was a public meeting between the guys that helped me start the league where it was secretly videotaped or whatever. And basically, long story short, because of that meeting, because of paperwork that was filed unknown to me, you see what I'm saying? It was perceived that the league was stolen from me. You see what I'm saying? Now, the truth of the matter is this. I could have fought Trap legally over what was legally what was my brainchild. I could have fought him legally, but I didn't, because like I tell y'all, back then they had put the essential worker tag on me. I was in the medical field, and while everybody was put up in the house during COVID, I still had to go to work. And because of that, I was getting essential worker money. Anybody that remembers essential worker money knows them check was fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't risk that, bro. We was pulling 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-hour days. You see what I'm saying? And I'm talking about working weekends and shit like that, bro. We were literally in the middle of a global fucking pandemic. And then when it was over, or perceived to be over, when they started letting us go back outside and get access to public places and shit, the truth is, I offered Marcus a guy named Marcus, I offered Trap the same deal for my patent and trademark on the league. And to be honest, I didn't have time to deal with it, and I didn't give a fuck at that time what they did with it. You see what I'm saying? Both of the guys, the money I was asking for, they turned it down. Now, Marcus was like, Key, I can't afford to buy that from you. However, I'm saying me and you, we can do X, Y, and Z and get the league back up and running. He had the keys to get the league back up and running. So he called me. He had the guy from Hadley Center on the park. If you don't know, the first ever season of the FBBL was played at Hadley Park. This was after the COVID outbreak shut us down. The games were gonna be played at a school called Craig and Smithhead. COVID shut it down. We couldn't do nothing. We literally had to put my idea on the shelf for like a year and a half until the government was like, it's enough for the 6 feet apart type shit. So when that happens, and we were still, during the first season, we were still having to obey the 6 feet apart little mandate or whatever. So the gym was only allowed to have a certain amount of people, which was crazy. The success of the league, I'll be honest, bro, especially towards the end, like the championships and shit, We were not obeying those laws, and I'm just being honest. It was that the fucking gym would be packed, all kind of shit. But the truth is, when Trap came at me, and Trap made it seem like I just was out here doing some shit on my own and taking credit for everything when that wasn't it. It was Marcus presented a plan to where we could get the shit back up and running. And when it was up and running, then he came in and was like, he was like, man, you forgot me. You forgot this guy. You forgot that guy. I'm like, no, I didn't. They're a part of the league. But long story short, they came together, voted Marcus out of being in control of the league. Because even back then, I wasn't controlling the league because I didn't have time to put that dedication in. Fast forward, long story short, like I said, I walk away from it. The league keeps going. And now, the two guys that were running it lately were at odds. The shit ended up going to court. And because of that, the only reason I'm making this statement is because I've seen a lot of people say it. Like they were calling this dude, name tagging this nigga, talking about how you gonna say somebody steal something when you stole something, blah 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 blah. Right? So this is my last public statement, bro, and I swear to God I mean it. Whenever Trap, Day, Cashville Young T, also his real name is Tory, Bubba, all the guys, you know who you are, who were essential in the creation of the league. Like Nashville legend Dante Jones said, the only guys who could tell you the truth about the formation of that league and how it got started, whatever, was the guys who met at Chili's on West End. And I know some of y'all probably hearing this and thinking, Chili's on West End. But Chili's on West End is where the initial board was formed. It's where, we kind of laid the ground rules down. The first ever rules that were actually professionally typed out and laid down. Like waivers were signed, stuff like that. That all went down at Chili's on West End that night. So whenever y'all want to, say what's real, tell the y'all side, whatever, we can do that. We can go live, we can do it. But bruh, I don't have no reason to lie. I got receipts to everything I'm saying. And, like I said, I wasn't going to mention the shit, but I was getting tagged too much about it. And that's my piece, bro. That's all I say. And honestly, last thing, I started this shit so that guys who were my size, and bigger, guys who were once standout athletes in high school. In high school, niggas was 180, 215. Even the bigger guys like myself in high school, shit, I only weighed like 275, but I was solid. You see what I'm saying? And then guys who you graduated, you get up to, in the blink of an eye, next thing you know, you 400 pounds. Barely moving, can barely breathe. You see what I'm saying? And at the time when I created the shit, it was because so many niggas was falling over and dying, bruh. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and then that's another reason why I stepped away from the league, is because it wasn't about just being real. The creation of the FBBL, it was meant to be played half court so that two games could be running at once. You see what I'm saying? It was meant to be played half court just to get niggas back active. The full court shit, that was some shit that them niggas decided literally on the opening day of the FBBL Niggas is running full court. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. We ran with it because it was helping niggas get in shape. Then when niggas started coming in the league, I said the initial weight limit was 300 pounds. But through listening to other niggas, I started taking the weight down. 275, 250, 245. You see what I'm saying? Then when smaller and smaller and smaller niggas started coming in the league and dominating, that's when the shit, it's not fun no more. It wasn't fun for no, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the guys that started the shit with me, they quit playing because it's like, it's supposed to be a fat boy league. That shit turned into niggas who might be a little overweight. It's like Trap them start putting in the goddamn little paperwork. You have to look fat. Fuck how much you actually weigh. As long as you look fat, you can join the league. No, man. Like when it was supposed to be for real, you know what I'm saying? Real fat boys. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said like every single year when that picture resurfaces with the original that's another thing. Back then, that's when Ice Cube was starting the Big Three. You already had the 5-on-5 and of course regular basketball. The original was supposed to be 4-on-4. That's the reason why in the original picture of the first day of the FBBL, there's 8 guys in the picture. It's 8 guys in the picture. 4 on one team, 4. We played a half court. We played like 2-3 half court games. The shit was legendary. You see what I'm saying? And then we got on social media and talked so much shit to each other, and motherfuckers was getting involved, and you know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why the following week, when I held open tryouts for the FBBL, over 100 people showed up, which is where I first met Trap. That's when Bubba, well, I've been knowing Bubba because he was, you know, a legend in basketball as far as, you know. So I knew Bubba, I knew Tory, all the guys who got involved, they came on that second day. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's my rant. I'll just say that, man. And then I hope the best for y'all niggas, bro. I'm on to bigger and better things. Also, I'm not completely done with the FBBL or what the Day Days League. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that fat niggas is still trying to get in shape. And that's all I gotta say, bro. Now, on to some other shit in Nashville. Corn, you wanna take the knockout wings top?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
And for this right here, I want. Let me know real quick. Is my background clear? Yes or no? Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I want Mav and Key Anthony to have their mics on for this one because I want feedback. I want to make sure I'm not tweaking on what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Go
ask
ahead.
y'all questions and shit. You feel me?
Go ahead.
So nonetheless, so Knockout Wings did a pop up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who is not familiar with the Nashville scene, Nashville has a chicken spot called Knockout Wings that was around for about 17, 18 years before they let go, maybe even a little bit longer. And it was a real staple of the Nashville community. It built a real fan base. It got real love, and they shut down in 2020 or 2019. And they finally did they first pop up real thing in about 7 years, knocking on the door of a decade. For people to think that no one was going to show up to this is insane. You feel me? Um, I want to stop right there. I need to. I don't understand why black people, especially Black Nashville, y'all scream support your own. Y'all scream, y'all always going to the other places and spend money with them, but don't want to spend money with your own. Okay, so people, so you have a black owned business that's black, that's us, right? And then you have people go support it, and then you same people that are screaming about go support your own people, y'all are the same people that are saying, "Oh, I wouldn't dare stand in line." Oh, y'all crazy. It's just chicken. It's not that serious. Duh, duh, duh. But you just got on here and said you want people to support you, support black owned businesses. Y'all only
Mm-hmm.
do that with us. I don't understand why we do this picking and choosing we do with the black Nashville culture. It's a very much a crab in a bucket style of lifestyle, and it needs to change immediately. I mean, immediately, bro. I mean, immediately, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, now to address the other coin, which is the ones who supported the uh the knockout business, the knockout wings, right? They had a pop up shop. Uh, they let y'all know it was a pop up. It wasn't surprise. They pretty much told y'all that it wasn't gonna be this wasn't gonna feed the thousands, feed the 5,000 kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna run out of chicken. You feel me? And of course, black folks do what they do when they like something. You know what I'm saying? They packed it out. You know what I'm saying? They packed it out. They park it on top of the houses. They park it 2 miles away. Man, it was the line was longer than goddamn Old Hickory. You know what I'm saying? The line was crazy. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I can't get mad, but y'all knew what this was. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew y'all wasn't gonna be, everybody wasn't gonna be able to get no chicken in this situation. Y'all knew what was going to happen if you showed up anything after 11 o'clock, because that's when it opened up. If you wasn't there in between 9:30 and 10, you showing up at 4 o'clock thinking, you had people who showed up at 4:30, 3 o'clock, bro, and thinking they finna eat some food in 20 minutes, 30. Like, y'all, like I do, and then they complaining. I've been waiting this whole. Duh, you was gonna wait. Of course you was gonna wait. Of course. Like, for y'all to think that nobody was gonna come to this is crazy to me, bro. You know what I mean? Let me stop right there and let Candy hop in or Mav, because I know I'm going in. So do you have anything to say real quick, Candy? You know what I'm saying? To interject anything on I said so far?
I do. Like
Go ahead.
my thing is this, bro.
The entitlement from black people is crazy, bro. Go ahead.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It surprised me that so many people showed up, because if I'm being all the way 1,000
Mm-hmm.
before Knockout Wings closed the first time,
Mm-hmm.
I was hearing people trashing it.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? It was like I was hearing a lot of people, they had a lot to say about how big the wings were. I heard
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, like they would compliment maybe the tea. You know what I'm saying? But that would
And the
be it.
biscuit and the
And
biscuits.
and, and the biscuits and tea. And I'm like, but it's a chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? And they would always and I'm talking about before they closed. So to be real, that that aspect of it did shock me. But to be real, like I see a lot of people talking they basically called it nigger shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this. Like, y'all don't say that shit when, like, I ain't hearing I heard people say it, but it's chicken, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas love chicken.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just being real. Like, niggas
Mm-hmm.
love chicken. And like, think about it. Niggas was getting super socked over the chicken sandwich from Popeyes a few years ago.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I like, for niggas to genuinely be surprised that that turnout was the way it was. You're fooling yourself. And then
And
I seen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I like to when you said that you were surprised that people showed up because you did was hearing people making uh dislike of the chicken of knockout wings before it closed. But I mean, what I was going to respond to that was, and my response to that would be, I mean, after if anything's open for 20 years, you're going to have
Mhm.
complaints.
Yeah.
It was open for 20 years. If that's the case, it was more positive than negatives, clearly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
in order for something to be open for 20 years, people have to keep coming. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so in my opinion, of course, I can't control what nobody's taste buds is, but of
Yeah.
course, I'm sure people are going to say they didn't like it, but it was way more people who liked it than who did not like it. You know what I'm saying? Does
But
that make sense?
I'm gonna tell you another thing. I was surprised about the turnout because a lot of niggas try to act like they too cool for shit these days.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
can
but see,
see
but at the same
I
time, that our age, the people who was out there, bro, it was our age and up, bro. It wasn't no
mhm,
15-year-olds and 20-year-olds out there. You know, it was our age group and up. You feel me? But
yeah.
so we appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? That's what generation, what we are Generation X, and we so X and up. You know what I'm saying? We was out there 33, 34, 30.
Yeah.
Anybody, you know what I'm saying? We was the ones over there. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't Generation Z, Gen Z. You know what I'm saying?
And,
So,
and
Yeah.
you and you know what? Let me just say this, bro. Cause niggas did the same thing niggas did to the knockout wings line. It's the same thing niggas did to the Jordan line. I'm gonna
yeah,
keep it real, bro. As far as with the Jordans and even the knockout wings line, if you can't afford it, then just fucking say that.
mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like I hate that today's world has given niggas a platform to just speak freely. You see what I'm
And shit
saying?
on everything, and
And
niggas do
shit on
everything.
everything when
Yeah,
the truth of the matter is, like I said, with the Jays, it used to always be a dirty foot ass nigga shitting on people that stood in the Jordan line.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm gonna keep it real. It was one point where I thought the Jordan line was it was swag. You know what I'm saying? Because to be real, before online shopping took off, if you had the J's, that was the only way you was gonna get them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, back in shit '04, I definitely, I
Because
definitely
back when you was coming up to Anthony, George used to drop on Tuesdays.
right, nigga. We was like
Niggas,
I ain't gonna lie,
niggas come in school late on Tuesdays. What a J.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I only got one pair of J's on release day the whole time I was in high school. And you right. They dropped on a Tuesday. My mama she allowed me to go with my homeboys that we was all finna stand in the line. And that's what we did. We ended up getting them hoes about a little bit after 9 when the store actually opened. And because we got there so early, you know what I'm saying, we was in and out. You know what I'm saying? So we was back to school by probably 10 a.m.
Yeah,
And I'm being real. I mean, I had a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being real, maybe it's because I was with my homeboys or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not as down on people standing in line for something. Now, I will agree with this, something that I seen. If you go stand in that fucking chicken line, when it's time for elections and shit, you do need to be your ass in that line.
yeah,
I'm just being real because it's a lot of shit that's fucked up around the world, and it can literally be changed with who you put in office. And
yeah,
I ain't talking about the president.
yeah. We
I
talking
ain't
about
I'm talking
legislators,
about your local
legislator, councilman, all them for
your
sure.
local government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your local mayor, shit like that.
chief police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the people is voted in by us.
Yeah.
Chief
So yeah.
police, chief firefighter, all them. Yeah,
Now I'm gonna keep it real. I definitely think they need to update that. Like we should. I mean, by now we should be able to fucking vote online.
on
But
the phone for
on
sure.
the phone, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Text message. Who do you vote for? Such and such. Send it back. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's a little outdated, especially with the way these motherfuckers are able to cheat elections and shit like that, or allegedly cheat elections and shit. But that's just my piece.
Right. And then see, this another thing too. Like these same people that was making fun of people that was standing in line, you want them same folks to stand in line for your son or daughter's cookie stand or brownie stand. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do that. Just if you don't want to do it, don't want to do it. That's fine. But don't make fun of people. You know what I'm saying?
By the
Because
way,
you don't want anybody making fun of people. You don't want to make fun of your people that stand in line to support you or your son or what you got going on. That's what I'm saying. Like we are such a only laugh at what I think is funny, but don't laugh
yep.
at don't think. You know what I'm saying? But don't laugh at me though. Just laugh at
And
what I think funny.
I'm
Shit's
gonna be real,
stupid, bro.
bro. I'm gonna
Shit's
be
so
real,
stupid.
bro. I used to think that I was the type of person that actually cared about what people have to say. I don't. I don't.
Hmm.
Like I'm being real. Like I do miss the aspect of life where if you didn't know Joe Blow across town, you didn't care or you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what he thinks and didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But nowadays, Joe Blow across town that you don't know, he's never met you. You know what I'm saying? He has a platform to get on social media, call you out of your name, talk about your people, talk about whatever situation you in. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I miss the days where that shit you know what I'm saying? Like I had to talk to you to know that's how you was feeling. I mean real, like a lot of and then like a lot of these people putting their mouth on certain situations are not qualified to speak on it. I said it,
Mm.
like keep it real. I'm gonna tell you the people who I cared to hear what they thought of Knockout Wings pop up. Do you remember Corn? You was in the city at that time when Knockout Wings was popping, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So look, do you remember how many wing spots there were at one time?
Oh yeah, because right down the street was nothing but wings.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It was
Well, hold
not.
on. Hold on. Right. Let me just tell you what's on Jeff. At that time when Knockwood was doing this thing. Let me tell you everything that's on Jefferson Street at that moment. So if you
Mm-hmm.
go down Jefferson Street, you got Germantown Pub and their wings right to the left. But you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's on the
Mm-hmm.
right, depending on what you are, right or left. If you keep going, you got KFC,
Yep.
Popeyes,
Yep. Yep. Then you
Popeyes.
had all the little hood wing spots.
Then you had Ooh Wee Barbecue right there. You got Ooh Wee
Yep.
Barbecue. It's an old head named Ooh Wee. Anybody on Jefferson, everybody know I'm talking about that Ooh Wee. He said leg quarter for $2. Ooh Wee
Yep.
Barbecue
Yep.
with $2 leg quarters. That's right across the street from Citizen Bank. So this is before we get to Knockout Wings. You,
Mm-hmm.
then you got Knockout Wings, and then you got nothing but wings. This all on Jefferson Street. They all
Then,
walking distance
hey,
from each
on
other.
Jefferson Street, you got it's a fish spot that's like right
TJ's,
TJ's.
TJ's,
They sell
TJ's,
chicken too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
TJ's,
bro, that's
TJ's.
that's my thing, bro.
And then
That's
you
why
had Wendy. Then you had Wendy with the spicy chicken nuggets.
facts, facts, facts. And you could go to the gas stations right there and get some
Oh yeah,
chicken.
and get the food. Yeah, get some chicken. Yeah, for sure. The
Like that's
marathon, the
that's
marathon.
bro.
Yep,
Those
yep.
are the people that I would have gave a fuck to be like, you know what I'm saying? Knockout wings, whatever, whatever, whatever. But the motherfuckers who like you got people commenting on the business aspect of it, like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Right.
Like, shut up. Cause you don't know. All you know of is either what's being reported or word of mouth shit. That's like back to the FBBL. Niggas commenting on what happened with the FBBL. You ain't never had a conversation with me. You ain't never talked to Trap. You ain't never talked to Dede. You ain't never talked to Marcus, Bubba, Tori. You ain't had a conversation with nobody involved, but you speaking on it. That is, bruh. That's a part of society. I'm being honest, bruh. The next president that's gonna get my vote, I need to hear what he got to say about all this free ass, open ass dialogue going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that I just feel like if you putting your mouth on a situation, you need to be qualified to speak on it. That's why I wasn't mad at Ryan Clark. Like, ultimately, they trying to say that Ryan Clark got fired from ESPN because he told that guy, "You're not a football player, so you can't
Mm-hmm.
speak." You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at Ryan Clark for that because I'm being real, bro. It takes a special type of individual to play football and be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can play. Anybody can play, literally. You know what I'm saying? If you, especially if you in the youth level, middle school, whatever, if you got the money, you can afford it because it does cost. Anybody can play, but to be a standout player in football, it takes a certain type of guy. And honestly, everybody shouldn't be able to speak on a certain level of football,
Yeah.
especially like when it comes to shit like that, like locker room shit, coaching conversations, and what is going on inside. Like I'm being real. I'm the type of person, like, I didn't make it to the NFL, so I can comment on games and what I see because it's a public product. But that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not. You're not gonna catch me speaking on what's going on in locker rooms. I'm not in there with them. But that's my point. That's all I got to say about it, bro.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, I just don't. I mean, I just don't know what I don't know what people. What do people want, man? You just don't understand what people want with the entitlement of black people, man. If it ain't ran, if it ain't to the T, it ain't right to the T. It's terrible. You feel me? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have to. We just gotta. Like, I don't know when is gonna be a day where in the black culture in Nashville, when there's an event, spectacle, or whatever we have it, that the positive outweighs the negative. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday with the knockout wings, the negative outweighed the positive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, and I don't know why, bro. I don't know who these people think they are. I don't know who y'all think y'all are, bro. Like, it's okay. It's just chicken. At the end of the day, y'all keep on saying it's just chicken, and then you get mad. You get mad and want to trash it. If it's just chicken, why are you so mad about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But
To be
again,
honest with y'all,
go ahead, man.
oh, go ahead.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
gonna
go
say, to be honest with
ahead.
y'all, this is a problem in the black community itself.
Definitely.
I get what y'all saying with the knockout ring. Just listening to y'all, but this is a problem because I was just talking to a friend about this not long ago. It's a problem within the black community itself. You can go to a positive post from a black person or a black man with a great business or something going on, something positive going on, and one of the first comments you're gonna see is from a black person hating.
Yeah, definitely.
I've said this before. This generation of black people are some of the biggest haters I've ever seen in my life, and
Yeah,
are
definitely.
turncoats. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, every time somebody wants to get up, like, oh, you want black this and black that, and black businesses need to thrive, and that's great. Yeah, I want everything for my people, but y'all don't seem to want this. Every time you turn around, y'all hating on black people, or just in general. Y'all are some of the biggest, like our culture is some of the biggest haters I've ever seen in my life, and it
Mm-hmm.
needs to get addressed and it needs to get fixed at some point, or else stop complaining about shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, every time a rapper come up, oh, that nigga's whack. I don't want to hear it. Blah blah blah. He trash. And this and blah blah. He's trash. Like, then what do you want?
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm gonna
don't
tell you,
want
bro.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Niggas just want to be what's the word? It's called honestly, I'm gonna tell you who fault this is.
Get them on.
Skip Bayless.
Mm.
This culture, I don't care what nobody say. Skip Bayless molded this culture.
Hate
Ask
culture.
me, no. The culture that Skip Bayless molded was Skip Bayless made it popular to criticize everything a nigga do. It don't matter what he do. It don't matter what record he break. What, you know what I'm saying? The way Skip Bayless criticized LeBron James, and you had so many people defending LeBron James, but it didn't matter. Skip just kept digging his heels in, and now Skip is filthy fucking rich. I'm sure he's richer than he ever was as a journalist. You know what I'm saying? And then you had, Skip birth niggas like Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock, all your guys that you hate to hear how they feel. You know what I'm saying? And then, what's being honest, it's not even Skip Bayless. Y'all remember who Howard Cosell is?
Mm-hmm.
He was
Howard Stern too. He was a hater too.
Well, Howard Stern too, but I'm talking about Cosell. Cosell was the one. He built his name on basically commenting about Muhammad Ali from their interviews, ringside shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but those was positive though.
Yep. But what I mean is,
Howard Cosell and Ali wasn't hating. Ali loved Cosell.
But what I mean is, I think so. Skip hitched his wagon to LeBron James's name.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And he rode the fact that so many people were crowning LeBron as the new, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a lot of people get crazy when LeBron was maybe 22, 23, already calling him better than Mike. You know what I'm saying? So Skip was right to publicly defend Mike about that. But then it was like, I remember when LeBron fucking beat the Pistons by himself, scoring 21, 22 points or some shit like that by himself in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like
26 straight.
26 straight, some shit like that. Skip still, I remember like it was yesterday. Skip still came on ESPN First Take and trashed the fact that they were even in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the type of motherfuckers that you have now, just at the local level. It don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. That's why I say, bro, if you're a person who is not cautious about your image and you call yourself having some type of name, you're crazy. You're crazy.
So what do you say when people say, well, Anthony, Skip Bayless praised Tom Brady his whole career?
I mean, it's really the same thing. Because honestly, I've definitely heard Skip criticize Tom Brady before. Like, trust me, I'm a nigga that it was one point in my life, maybe a 2-year stretch of my life, bro, I never missed the episode of First Take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tuned in to First Take every single day to hear Skip go against, whether it be Stephen A. Smith. You remember the two live stews?
Yeah. But he was definitely a Tom Brady defender though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He definitely was a Tom Brady defender. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like he rode LeBron so hard because he was attacking Mike. You know, he was defending Michael Jordan. So Skip was a Michael Jordan apologist, Tom Brady apologist, Tim Tebow apologist.
For sure, the Tim Tebow stuff was crazy.
Craziness, bro.
Yeah, and he sucked.
But that's my thing, bro. Like that's why I say it's Skip Bayless's fault. The way that these people think that they can speak on shit that they're not qualified to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you remember when Skip got mad at Jalen Rose because Jalen Rose told him, Skip, you average 1.6 points in high school per game.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Please, shut the fuck up. And then Jason Whitlock, you're not low at all. I peeped You're trying to do the same thing that Skip did with LeBron to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. That's my piece. You got any more on the knockout wings?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
Okay. Now, let's just get straight into it, right? So Tiana Taylor comes out, she's ranting about she's shocked that Amon Shumpert does not want to provide her security.
Right.
My thing is this. One, y'all
So
divorced.
definitely.
Two, y'all are divorced, meaning
Definitely.
no longer a couple. Three, is she the mother of your children? Yes, she is. But she was also the mother of your children when she took all of that shit. I'm talking houses, I'm talking cars, I'm talking money, I'm talking ownership of businesses, all of that you know what I'm saying, that you took in that divorce.
Right.
So my question to y'all is, and Mav, we'll let you go first on this, Mav. What what in the hell? What is her argument? Why should Amon Shumpert provide her security?
A lot of times I found, because I've recently dealt with not this exact situation, but something a little bit similar with old exes and stuff, that they're entitled because they think that you have kids by them,
Mm.
so that automatically makes them think that they're entitled for you to be doing that. Like, oh well, it's your kid, and best believe I wouldn't be surprised that if she used the kids. You're like, well, your kids, your kids, your kids. She'll put the kids in front, you know, uh, in the front. But in her mind, and just my opinion, in her mind, it's, we got a kid and we once had a family together. You should want to be taking care of me. You should want to do this. You should do blah blah. Just because that. Second argument being is that she's a woman. You know, like nothing against women at all. That I'm not trying to say that, but like they have that in their mind, like kids and the fact that I'm a woman, that I need protection. I need this. I need that. I was like, after you just did all that dirty ass shit, like after you like, no, that's crazy to me. So yeah, I think that's in her mind. That's kind of what it is. It's like she has kids by him. They once had a family. You should want to care about me, in my
Mhm.
opinion.
And see, my thing with that, with what you just said, let's just say Amon Shumpert, and I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, a lot of females, they own Amon. I'm sure Amon ain't struggling at all to get pussy. So it's like, what if he gets in a situation? You know what I'm saying? Is he still now? She has been public. She's been public dating the little Mufasa nigga. So it's like, okay, so you telling me you going public, moving on. You I seen a little video what Tiana was talking about. Can she get cracked in peace and all of that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you telling me that you can go public, that you've moved on, and I'm sure you know
You there,
how
bro?
Iman. Can you
Yeah, I'm
hear
here.
me?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I was talking about
You,
Key. I
you can't
can't
hear
hear
me?
Key.
You
Yeah,
can't
I
hear
hear you
me?
Now
loud
I
and
can
clear.
hear you now. Here.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Anyway, but no, I'm saying like, you get to go public with your new little relationships or new flings and new whatevers. Bro, every single time I see you in an interview, you're speaking on Amon. Like, no, pay for your own fucking security. You can afford it. And if you can't, sit your ass down. There's nothing wrong with that. If I can't afford to have 4, 5 security guards or however many you feel like you need, sit down. Now, yes, she is the mother of his kids. But I'll be real. If I got to pay for my kids to be protected, you should just come and let them live with me. I'll take them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but of course, she ain't gonna do that. But that's my piece on it, bro.
Man, and I feel like that. This is my thing with these women, man. Like y'all. So you didn't got all this. It's clear as day public record how much money you got from him. You know what I'm saying? We know the internet is lies, but we know you didn't get no chump change. You know what I'm saying? So if it's that serious, hire security. You got the money. You feel me? Hire a security guard.
Yep.
Hire a better security system for your house. But more importantly, hire a security guard. Hire a security team. If it's that serious.
I think
If it's
I
that
think it's
serious. You're not gonna take all my money and then you want that's the thing with hoes and females, you feel me? They want to leave, break up, divorce, but still hold the man to boyfriend, husband duties. No. I'm not your boyfriend or husband no more. I'll still be a father. Yes. I'll be a father. Yeah, no doubt. If you know what? It sounds like your lifestyle is very endangered, and you sound like your lifestyle is very endangerment. I need to get my kid from you anyway. So let me get my daughter. Let me get my kids off you, and then whatever you got going on, you handle it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna do this on the expense of my kids. Yeah, I'll take the kids, but anything for us wise protecting you, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Well, let's go back to court so I can get these kids up off you. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's go back to court so I can get custody of the kids. You know what I'm saying? We can work something out. See, I ain't want to do that.
But
I ain't want to do that.
Real quick, bro. Let me say what needs to be said. Listen
It's
here.
crazy.
Listen here. The same way women like to stick their chest out and pride themselves on not letting whoever they broke up with still fuck after the relationship is over. That same way, the relationship perks stop.
Yep.
The relationship perks stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to, oh, he can't fuck me no more. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll get mad at a dude for having an attitude because he can't still fuck.
Yeah.
All the while, you want to have the same perks. Like, females think that the relationship is over. They should be able to call you anytime, text you anytime, pull up on you anytime they want to. Females think they should be able to drop them kids off anytime they want to. No, it don't work like that. The relationship is over. Our shit I'm just being real. You need to schedule, okay? I be here, I be there. You need to tell me, okay, I'm dropping the kids off Friday at such and such time. That's all the conversation needs to be had. But of course, females think that, like I said, they're supposed to still have the same access to you after the relationship is over. No.
Exactly. They want you still to be a boyfriend and husband without you know what I'm saying, without the benefits of being boyfriend and husband.
And truth being told, it's like they're really trying to punish you. They're trying to punish you for whatever you did wrong to end the relationship. They're trying to punish you by feeling, like Mav said, that E word, entitled. Feeling entitlement, thinking that, yeah, things are not going to change on my end. But, no, I'm sorry. Everything is different on my end, according to me and what I tell my friends, what I tell my family. We ain't together. We on this. I'm single. I'm this. I'm that. Where your cutest homeboy at? Wait. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they get to live their life, bro. I bullshit you not, bro. This ain't like the same situation, but I know a guy right now that a female is holding him hostage. This nigga be having to prove that he ain't talking to nobody. Meanwhile, now, and these are two people that's not together. Now he be having to prove that he ain't talking to nobody. Meanwhile, the female on taking trips, posting little scriptures and stories about how I've moved on. I'm single now. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't. Blah 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 blah. But you still holding that same man to the standard of what he should have been doing when y'all were together.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't nothing but entitlement, bro. At its finest. At its finest. And just being real, guys. Y'all remember I coined the phrase a while ago. Dick discipline.
Definitely.
Yep.
Guys, you have to have dick discipline. Now, dick discipline ain't just I don't fuck everybody. Dick discipline is also, it's okay. Do your research on this person. Do your research. Think about it. Yeah, she look good. Yeah, she sending, y'all exchanging text messages, and she ready to fuck. But think about it. You go put A1 dick on this girl. How is she gonna act after that?
Yeah.
And it's just being real. And like in the same breath, let's just go say you go over there and you put C-level dick on her. You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna talk about you in the group chat? Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's just go say, your dick whack, and you go over there, you pursue this girl, and you put F-level dick on her. You're going to be the laughing stock of, you know what I'm saying, whatever that girl's circle is. Now, if you would have just had dick discipline, meaning you have A through F level dick, whatever level you think you got, it's okay to consider that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be like, yes, I know my shit is A1, but can this bitch handle A1 dick? Right. Think about how she treats her baby daddy. Like, I'll give y'all a personal story of mine, just being real. Bro, I had got a chick pregnant. And by the grace, I hate to say it, by the grace of God, she ended up having a miscarriage. And I say the grace of God because I'm a person that believes that everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. And just being honest, bro, like, the way I seen that girl's sister drag her baby daddy through the fucking ringer, all at the inspiration of her mama. You know what I'm saying? What was gonna make me different? Nothing.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing gonna make me different. At the time, me and this dude, we both had, like, I think he had a little fast food job. I had a little, had a starting out security job. And both of us was only making, at the time, maybe $8.25 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I watched her sister and her mama put her baby daddy through the ringer. Nothing about me would have been different. I watched them put that man on child support before the baby was even born. They had already filed for food stamps before that baby was even born, bro.
Hmm.
Didn't even give that man an opportunity to be in the child's life. You know what I'm saying? Show up for doctor's appointments, show up for this, show up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, long story short, bro, you gotta have dick discipline, fellas. Gotta have, and I say this to Amon Shumpert. Everything you're going through, you knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was. You knew she was gonna, like, you know your woman. You know she not finna let you skate scot-free with all this shit that either her name is on or y'all she had anything to do with or both y'all whatever. You knew she was gonna take that shit back from you.
Mm-hmm.
You knew it. Like, think about it. Corn, right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
If something happens between you and your baby mama, right? I don't know if y'all still together or what, but let's just say if something happens, is it something that she could do that would genuinely surprise you?
At this moment, at this juncture,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say no.
Right. Mav,
Yeah.
same question to you. Is it something that your baby mama has done or will do that would surprise you? Or could you honestly think like you seen that shit coming when y'all were together? Yes or no?
In recent times, like like I said, the situation I had was a little unique, but it surprised me. But then when I thought about it, it didn't. So yeah,
Right. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Like, the mother of my kids, like, I be real, bro. If something happened between me and her, Marquee gang, y'all know Peaches. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, if something happened between me and her, it would not surprise me at all if she tried to um get as much money as she could out of me. Because I know her. I know that if she takes the kids, you know what I'm saying? I know the type of people she's gonna surround herself around. Those are the type of people that they're gonna have something to say if she's not doing everything she can to try to make my life miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if she's moved on. Now, it would surprise me if like if the mother of my kids was on some, you know what, I don't need nothing from you. I'm gonna go here, you go there. That's just what it is. That would surprise me genuinely. You know what I'm saying? But me and her got fucking 2 decades in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she ain't going nowhere, y'all. Don't even worry about that. That was just a hypothetical. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. Yeah, for sure.
But so that's all I got on the Tiana shit. Tiana, quit fucking tripping, bro.
Yeah, he on drugs. I'm
You
saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I literally
Go ask that nigga that's cracking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
right. You definitely high. You're high.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, high as a kite, bro.
Now, um, in case y'all been living under a rock,
Yep.
y'all see that the boy is back outside. When I say the boy, I mean Drizzy, Iceman,
Lover
Drake
boy. Lover
is
boy is
back.
back.
He's back out here and he's popping his shit.
Yes, he is.
In case y'all didn't know, he dropped a little snippet where he was saying, long story short, he said, and I quote, his pen is still wet. The pen is not dried up. Meaning,
There's another
anyone
album coming. There's another album coming.
any one of you niggas that want it can get it. I'll be honest. I think he's talking to Jay-Z. Personally.
Who?
I personally think that I think he's baiting Jay. Go ahead,
Oh,
Jay. Send a diss record because okay, if y'all didn't know, Drake said that well basically, did y'all know that Rock Nation basically paid for Kendrick's Super Bowl performance?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's not under a rock.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think Drake thinks that Jay wants it with him. So and I don't care what nobody say. The whole Roots Picnic pop up freestyle, the 3 sold out shows in New York City, that was all about Drake.
Yeah,
Me personally, I feel like that was Jay-Z trying to send a message to Drake saying basically this still my shit.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Drake saying the pen is still wet or not dry or whatever, like I think that's him telling Jay, whenever you ready, nigga, just send a song. Send a shot. And that could be me reaching, but that's just what I think. What say y'all?
How do you like Drake being on Kick now? He's how you like that whole aspect? Him streaming and all, because it's like the first time he's really gotten to like the letting the fans see him outside of
Yeah.
like music world. You know what I'm saying? Like of course he tours, of course he does
Yeah,
music
he kind of did the
videos.
20v1 and all that.
Yeah, he's outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's letting fans like really like see him, touch him, shit like that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. What I think about that is, I ain't gonna lie, man. I say it's about time.
yeah, yeah,
About time
Yeah.
because I'm just being real, bro. In today's day and times, hey, that streaming shit is where the bag at.
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
And
And it's something that he needed to do anyway.
yeah,
Okay,
Like,
okay.
after everything that's happened, um, like I said, y'all know my gripes and griefs about that battle, but it's something that he needed to do. You
mm-hmm.
need to be closer to the fans. You need to interact and stuff like that. So yeah, I
Like
think it's a good
I'm not
idea.
gonna lie, bro. Do you know how much money that would have generated if, let's just say, if Drake was live on stream listening to the Kendrick disses in real time, and then you know what I'm saying, in real time he go in the studio, like if you could see Drake come up with, to me, the better song of the whole beef, Family Matters.
Without question.
Like
hmm
if you could see Drake in real time writing, picking a beat, you know what I'm saying? See the whole studio session of Family Matters. Then if you're able to watch Drake and his camp release it, see reactions pour in, and I ain't gonna lie. It would have been dope to be able to see Kendrick's live real time reaction to the things that Drake was saying about him.
hmm
Like, I'm being real. That's why I say it's about time, man. I
Yeah,
would have
it would
loved.
have been.
Go ahead, my bad, bro.
No, I was gonna say it would have been a cool notion. Uh, in this day and age, I guess maybe for the sake of the hip hop battle, it's cool to keep it behind the scenes. But I
Mm-hmm.
get what you're saying. Like for them to be able to like see the real time reaction,
Mm-hmm.
I say let them see the real time reaction. Like okay, and let them see you cook part of the song up, but not the whole thing. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
cook part of that song up, like they how they clip it and stuff like that. So they clip parts
Mm-hmm.
of it of you starting to cook it up, but the finished product you gotta wait for it. You know,
right, for sure.
so I like making an event. So
Bro. Hey, man. I'm being real. And then another thing, I think, do y'all think that somebody else will dare shoot at Drake?
Um, yeah, but I believe it'll be someone on a lower level.
Yeah.
It'll be somebody that Drake didn't want to deal with. As in, when I say don't want to deal with, as in like he's nowhere near enough of the something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Someone like Lil Boosie. I think you know what I'm saying it'd be some of that tier type shit like gonna shoot at him and Drake's just like,
Nah,
okay, whatever.
I think Drake would love to shoot a shot at a nigga that don't matter. I'm just being real. Like, I think Drake would love to send a shot at a nigga that he feels like don't matter. Because he ain't
Because
gotta really
if that's the
fear
case,
the
if
blowback.
that's the case, he would have shot at Sauce Walker. He didn't. See what I'm saying?
I don't know,
Mhm.
bro. Sauce Walker said that it's songs on Iceman about him.
I mean, it's because you can relate to it. Don't mean it's about you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. That's
But
true.
what a lot of people are forgetting is Drake is actually more battle tested than Kendrick.
Yeah.
Drake's been battle tested since even before, like since the So Far Gone days.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize that. So yeah, he shot at this dude named Aristo that nobody really knows, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
that time, he had somewhat of a name. So Drake, yeah, he'll definitely shoot at somebody like that.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that a lot of like people don't mention that he's been battle tested more than Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick's been shot at by a lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
people. He's been
He
shot
only
at by
he just only shoots at Drake because obviously that's gonna he only aims for the top because he knows why. You know what I'm saying? We all know why. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, Lupe's shot at him. Jay Electronica shot at him. Who else? There's a few other people who have shot at you. Haven't responded to nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and these are lyricists. Like I beg to say that you got some of your style from Lupe. If you really listen to him and Lupe together, I'm like, yeah, he was inspired a little bit by Lupe. Like Lupe wasn't wrong when he said stuff like that. Like I don't disagree with Lupe on
You
his
talking about
opinion.
Kendrick or Drake?
And yeah, on Kendrick, because Lupe has said
Yeah.
that Lupe has actually said that Drake won. He felt like Drake had the better song in the battle or won the battle or whatever. But he's also said that he felt like Kendrick kind of, if I'm not mistaken, he felt like Kendrick kind of got a little bit of his style from him. I'm like, yeah, you did. When I really look at it, I was like, we like listen to what is it, Food and Liquor, and listen to the Cool, and then go listen to Kendrick stuff and the subject matter and all of that. You got some of your stuff from him. So and like I said, don't act like people ain't worthy, you know, like they are. Another one, and a real quick side note: stop acting like Game can't fuck with Kendrick. He can.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Game, yeah, like I can't. I just wanted to say that. I keep seeing that. Oh, Kendrick, blah blah. He's not almighty. Game will fuck that dude up, like for real. Like I'm not saying Kendrick ain't gonna give him a little bit of a run for his money, but Game, I'm like, is beyond battle tested. Damn near took out G Unit. So stop acting like he can't battle or he can't measure up to Kendrick. No, this isn't true. Why you think Kendrick won't dare shoot at him like that unless it's absolutely necessary. And I don't even think that battle's not gonna go how y'all think it is. You know? But go ahead, my bad.
Okay. Man, look, okay. And then my thing is another thing I gotta address about Drake. A lot of people keep acting like Iceman came and went. Like motherfuckers is really out here trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to say that Iceman was this or whatever. I mean, whatever you felt about it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. But to act like this nigga every single damn day ain't breaking some type of streaming record and then I hear people say, bro, streaming is fake. And then when you ask that same person, okay, so how are you listening to your music if streaming is fake? They'll say, I mean streaming, but no, it's not no streaming, but like whether niggas like it or not, streaming is how we get our music these days. And for him to dominate the streaming numbers, streaming platforms, the way he does, like niggas try to discredit him, and it really is. It's never somebody of substance that's trying to act like streaming ain't something you can hang your hat on. It's always an ugly, geek ass, weird ass nigga, no profile picture ass nigga who got the most to say.
Yeah.
And I don't, bruh, it's just like, you're not even brave enough to show your face on a social platform. But you got, you talking all of this shit. Like, bruh, it's madness to me, bro. Madness to me, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yup.
ain't, bruh.
Agree.
The shit is insane. Go
It's
ahead, bro.
definitely
My bad.
madness, bro. It's definitely madness, bro. The Iceman came. See, a lot of them is just Drake haters, just trying to say the same thing because that was the narrative on Kendrick Lamar's album, which that definitely was the truth. The truth. That G and X, and I don't even know if it came for real. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. So whatever. It went as fast. It died out as fast as once that They Not Like Us song died out. It was there was no point listening to G and X album no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll listen to. I mean, does he got a couple songs on this? All right. Yeah. Whacked Out Murals was cold.
TV
Obviously,
off.
huh? Yeah, turn
I
the
was gonna say
TV. Yeah, turn
TV.
mustard. Yeah, all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay, I got you. But once They Not Like Us got okay, it's over. That's G and X album was dead. That G and X album wasn't talking about nothing, bro. That definitely is the definition of come and win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the BET Awards are going to do. Are they going to give Drake an award this year? I mean, next BET Awards, because they've given it to Kendrick Lamar 5 years in a row. So I'm trying to see. I'm really interested to see what BET Awards do with Drake next year. He should win everything next year, bro. Like everything.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't, they're hating. They're hating
Yeah.
on him.
If they
Like,
don't give him everything, like how to give Kendrick Lamar everything, it's hate. He should win
yeah.
everything. Single of the year, album of the year, artist of the year. All
Yep.
that shit that they gave to Kendrick Lamar, he should win it next year, bro.
And he proved Drake's lyrics true. That Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now. I'm like, you kind of proved the lyrics true. Like, and like I said, I love Kendrick. It's just like I'm sick of like putting him on such a pedestal that he can do no wrong. You're awarding him. You hating on Drake or hating on somebody else. Like it's crazy. Like the battle's been 2 years removed. It's over.
And
You know,
y'all still giving him awards from that situation. Like, come
from that
on,
situation, yeah.
come on, bro.
And
Like,
I'm
come
just
on.
like, and people are still delusional about it.
Let me ask y'all this right here. In y'all opinion, what was the biggest song on Iceman in your opinion? Well, now let's not say your opinion because this is going to be more of a fact thing we're going to be talking about because there is the biggest song on every album. So, what do y'all feel like is the biggest album, or at least the battle? Like, which 2 or 3 songs are battling each other for the biggest song on the album?
The biggest song to me was definitely Janet Shut the Fuck Up.
Teach me, baby. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I think go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm with you. I say I'm with you. I agree. Go ahead.
No. I just feel like Janet Shut the Fuck Up because a lot of people think he was talking to Joe Budden.
Yeah.
I think that's why it was the biggest song, to be honest. Like, and a lot of people, honest, let me say something about that too. A lot of people sleep on Joe Budden's cultural impact, but
He's the reason why podcasting is today.
Not even that, bro.
He's the godfather of podcasting.
Not, of course he's the godfather of podcasting. But my thing is
Soulja Boy. Hold on, real quick. Soulja Boy is the godfather of YouTube, and then Joe Budden's the godfather of podcasting within YouTube. So without Soulja Boy, there's no Joe Budden. We got to give flowers when flowers is due. But go ahead.
My thing is this, bro. What I was saying about Joe is this: if y'all think these artists ain't dropping their albums around the release of a Joe Budden podcast, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro.
I
If
didn't even think
if
about that.
niggas
Okay.
niggas drop their albums on Fridays, and Joe makes it known that, him and his crew, they run to, Apple Music or wherever it is, purchase it, listen to it so they can talk about it on that following day's pod. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that's why I said, bro,
Yep.
like that's the whole reason why. And then Joe did do a reaction to Kendrick's drop, and was saying how Kendrick was fucking Drake up and blah 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 blah. That was the whole meaning of Janet Shut the Fuck Up. And Janet Shut the Fuck Up was like, this is why I give Drake his credit as a lyricist. Because Joe Budden, back on an early pod day, like I want to say like 2022, the question was asked on the Joe Budden pod, what would be your white girl name? Joe
He said Janice.
Joe Budden said his name would be Janice. Hence the name Janice Shut the Fuck Up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said, bro, like, niggas sleep on Joe and sleep on Drake.
Yep.
Real shit.
People sleep on Joe even as a lyricist himself. But,
Oh yeah, for sure.
All day, like people like laugh when they like put like I've seen people laugh when he's put in the top 50 lyricists of all time. I'm like, that's not even a joke. That's like for real.
I laugh
like,
when they made him top 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't say top 3, but top 50, even top 25 of all time.
Yeah,
like Joe's an impeccable lyricist. Not many people, and especially in this generation, can fuck with him like that. You know.
Yep.
And especially when you come from that slaughterhouse cloth where everybody's a lyricist like that,
bro.
And he held his own. I'm like, yeah, like stop acting like he can't rap. He just doesn't rap, you know.
Real shit, bro. Real shit. I remember a day riding with my homies, and I literally put them niggas on Slaughterhouse. Like,
Yep.
We were riding, just chilling, vibing, and whatever. I remember turning on Slaughterhouse and niggas going crazy on the songs. And I remember one of my cousins laughing, saying he was talking about Joe's verse, and Joe was going crazy. He was like, "Who is this?" I said, "It's Joe Budden." And he was like, "To pump it up, nigga?" I was like, "Yeah, he can rap." This nigga thought that was the funniest shit in the world. But years later, because of how I introduced him to Joe on Slaughterhouse songs, the nigga knows all the mood musics back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And Joe's one of his favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. What y'all?
Yeah, Joe's monster.
Yeah. Okay, so look. Football season's about to start. Mav, do you still watch football or no?
Nope.
No. Is that Steph Curry's fault as well?
It might be.
Oh, okay. Okay. Corn, who's your team, and what are your season predictions for your team?
Buccaneers 11-5, baby.
Mm-hmm.
NFC Championship.
NFC Championship. You over the Rams? Seahawks?
Yeah.
And y'all losing Vita Vea. Don't matter?
We haven't technically lost them yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I understand those things. But
okay.
we really have a good team, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a really good team.
And y'all lost Mike though. That was a blow.
Not necessarily when we got Ibuka, Ibuka on the rise. We got Chris Godwin, Jelly McMillan. We got Tess Johnson. We have a strong stable of receivers. That's why we let go of Mike Evans, because of what we have, the abundance of receivers we have. So Ibuka is probably going to be the number one receiver, and he actually had a hell of a season last year as a rookie. I don't see no reason why he wouldn't take a step forward. We still got the number one. We still got the number one tackle in the game with Christian Wirfs. We Pro Football Focus has us rated as the number 5 offensive line in the league. Offensively, we shouldn't be a problem. Defense is where things could be a little, up in the air, especially in our secondary.
Okay, well, in case y'all been living under a rock, y'all know the Tennessee Titans are my squad. I'm being honest. I'm the Titans fan around this motherfucker. I definitely coined the phrase, this is a hating ass city, because of how this city hates on the Titans. Titans have very much a new team. We have a new logo, new color scheme. We have a brand new coaching staff. In my opinion, we got rid of a lot of unnecessary fat on our roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you go to the blue and white game or no?
I didn't get to. I had a lot of shit going on at that time. But
gotcha. Is that something that you do anyway or not really?
Yeah. I've been to, well, not necessarily called the blue and white game, but Titan scrimmages, especially like when they have joint practices.
Okay. So you do go to them type shits. Okay. So that is your.
Of course. Hell
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Like, bro, I'm keeping it real. I'm the type of nigga that if I'm not doing nothing, I pull up. If it's a public practice, I pull up the practice.
Yeah, okay, I got you, bet.
You know what I'm saying? But my honest opinion for the Titans, I think the Titans have one more year before we are better than Houston. I think the Titans go 10-7. I think they go 10-7, and I think we will either be tied, but barely miss the playoffs. But either way, I definitely think the Titans will be much, 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 much improved.
Okay.
But I don't think we make the playoffs this year, but next year for sure. In my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, when you did watch football, did you have a team?
Packers.
Packers
and the Bears. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Bears is kind of like past my dad.
Hey, both of them got good teams this year.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I quit a long time ago. I think my dad still keeps up because he played college ball. So he was he played for Northern Illinois University. Like he was a top player at Northern Illinois. So
yeah,
he still keeps up with it. But I think he still keeps up. I think he still keeps up with it. But I'm a Bears fan by like, what do you call like it's kind of passed down. But Packers is my team, like for real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The Packers were my team before the Titans came to Nashville.
For sure.
I was a huge Reggie White fan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
But one more topic, and then we'll let y'all go, man. Okay. Let me ask y'all this, bro. What do y'all feel is the biggest problem in relationships today?
Probably social media.
Yo, quick question. Social media is the biggest problem. But do you want to do I actually want to do the transgender thing with the ex-NBA players. Not sure I do, to be honest.
No. Okay, go ahead.
And I want to hear what y'all got to say about the things that these guys are saying and what they're doing with the WNBA. So,
okay. Go ahead.
In the WNBA, you got three WNBA head coaches that came out and have essentially promoted transgenders to be able to play in the to play in the WNBA, right? Which then prompted two NBA players, ex-NBA players, Enes Kanter and Royce White, to say, you know what? Okay, since y'all want a man to say a man to be able to say he can join to play the basketball league, I'm finna declare for the NBA draft in 2027. I mean WNBA draft in 2027.
Yeah, I
And
seen that.
and a lot of people are killing them two guys for, but they don't. While they're killing them, they're proving the point of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're showing you and proving to you how ridiculous it is of a statement for people to even think or fathom or even remotely have a fragment of a thought that is okay for male players to be able to play in WNBA in the women's dominated sports. You know what I'm saying? It's complete genius what those two players did, because the ideology of what transgender is just basically, hey, I'm a woman. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. So if that's the case, all you gotta do is just say I'm a woman and you're a woman. So Enes Kanter, he's gonna join and play in the NBA next year, with WNBA next year, and Royce White is gonna play in WNBA next year. Let's see how that goes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think what they're doing is genius.
No.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not. It's not genius, and I'm gonna tell
Because
you why.
they're not finna join. They're just showing you how stupid these people are and how stupid you people sound when you, for the ones who actually think and fathom that it's okay for men to play in women's sports.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not genius, because somebody out there is going to say, I see what you guys are doing, and I'm gonna one up it, and I'm gonna let you in. And then when they get in and they dominate, there are gonna be other people who follow in their footsteps and try to get in the WNBA. And then it's not going to be a WNBA, it's going to be a
Weirdo league.
equality league or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the shit they call the two sex bathrooms?
Unisex.
Unisex. This is going to be a unisex league, which is so stupid.
Yeah, which should definitely be stupid.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like men stay out of women's business.
Yes.
Whatever they got going on, let them have. That's another thing, bro. It's so many niggas trying to fucking match women's energy. No. Males, you're not meant to match a woman's energy. Now, that doesn't mean that if she's coming at you in a loud, aggressive way, if you raise your voice just to check her, okay, that's fine. But doing little low down petty shit just to try to, like I said, match women's energy, like, nah, man, nah.
Yeah.
Let them have that, bro. Cause I don't know, bro. As already, you got these people trying to put these little boys in skirts and shit, man. Like, no.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I agree. It's crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. It was wild. I seen that.
And then it's like, just being real, once you make that okay, because this is the truth of the matter, bro. It's a lot of little gay little boys who they want to put on skirts. And as soon as you make that shit acceptable, you're going to start seeing little boys running around in skirts.
Right.
Because everybody knows, bro, entertainment literally forms the culture. The entertainment industry forms the culture. That's the reason why Jordans took off the way they did. There was a point in this country where the symbol of having a little bit of money was having Jordans on your feet.
Yeah.
In that same form, although these people claim that they don't let celebrities influence them because that particular celebrity made it okay for men to enter an all women's league. They're going to think that at the local level, lower levels, i.e., boys basketball, there's going to be women trying to play on the boys' team. And not saying that some of these girls can't make the boys' team. They can. But let's just stick to the boys basketball, girls basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what's next. They're going, all of this inclusion, they're going to get one of these little girls hurt. Because I definitely seen a little girl making a fuss about her not being allowed to play middle school tackle football. Now, all of that shit is cute when it's two sorry teams. But when you play for real,
yeah,
y'all gonna get one of these little girls hurt. I'm telling you, y'all gonna get, because I'm telling you, bro, at a certain level of tackle football, they do not care about you being a woman. They gonna run through your face mask and bend your shit. And then they gonna look at you and say, told you to sit your ass down. And that's the truth, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
The Boondocks kind of predicted all this, though. If you think about it.
The Boondocks and the Simpsons creators were genius, bro.
Yeah. I remember that episode Riley was wearing a skirt.
Yeah, I remember that shit too.
Yeah, you're like, do the home, man. Do the home, man. I was like, you wearing
doing a home is crazy. Doing a home is
wow.
crazy.
Huey said, nigga, you gay. Right. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
Do the home, man.
And that's usually Riley shit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
You remember when Riley found out that what's the rapper he loved was gay?
Gangstalicious.
Yeah.
Who was the one who made Riley start wearing a skirt? Was the dude the homie or Gangstalicious?
I think it was Gangsta. No, I think it was the guy that was singing "Do the Homie."
Do the Homie. He was actually wearing a skirt. Yeah, he was actually wearing a skirt. Yeah.
Like identical to that one that's going viral with that boy.
Yeah.
If you watch the episode, it's the same skirt.
Yep.
And, this is wild. It's wild. That's why I just don't. And going back to the transgender, like playing, and you know the transgender men playing in women's sports. There's women who have been like horribly injured from that. I heard. I think I heard about a volleyball player,
the UFC fighter.
Yeah, the UFC fighter got a skull crack.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There was a volleyball player. Yeah, that was crazy. And the volleyball player that got hit with the ball so hard caused brain damage. Okay, like because men are naturally more stronger. You know, like it's a proven scientific fact that men are for the most part naturally more like naturally stronger than women. So you're going to get those results, and that's why people are against it. You know,
I agree. But y'all got anything else, bro?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I enjoyed it, man.
Good.
Hit the motherfucking hand when you walk out the motherfucking door, man. Bigcorn stuff all motherfucking day.
Most definitely.
All right, y'all, and look, fuck Miss Faye forever, y'all.
Fuck Miss Faye forever.
Y'all, please keep these. Anybody who's dealing with entitlement issues, keep them in your prayers.
Please.
Yeah, please.
All right, y'all. Holler at y'all next time.
All right, brother.
All right, for sure.
Yep.
Hey, we need to start talking about the merchandise too. The merchandise. I know we keep saying it every time, but merch. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Text message, but I really want to do that. Push that line.
Oh yeah. We'll get a group message going tomorrow about it.
All right, no problem.
All right, for sure.
Yep.